Match of the season 1986-87. 13th of March 1987. Tranmere Rovers 3, Halifax Town 4. In what was a difficult season for a variety of reasons, Halifax Town were involved in several high-scoring games during 1986-87, only to come off second best in most. There was the 3-6 home defeat by Northampton and a 3-5 defeat at Rochdale. Immediately after this exciting win at Tranmere, Town would lose 3-4 at home to Wolves. Victory over Tranmere, it must be said, was unexpected. Although Rovers were hardly the best team in the division, they were a little better than Town at the time. The Shaymen went into the game on the back of 7 games without a win. They had lost 5 of these and failed to score in their last 3 matches. Tranmere had had problems too after the sacking Halifax-born player-manager Frank Worthington in February. He had picked up slightly under player boss Ronnie Moore. It was Moore who fired Tranmere into the lead after only 4 minutes, at which point the writing looked on the wall. But amazingly, after 27 minutes, Billy Ayres' side had blitzed their host with 3 goals to turn the game on its head. Dave Longhurst set up Dean Martin for a 16th-minute equaliser. Mick Matthews scored with a vicious 25-yard drive that went in off the underside of the bar. Then skipper Phil Brown scored at the second attempt to put Town 3-1 up. At the interval, Halifax's lead had been reduced to 1 goal after Ian Muir netted his 21st goal of the season, but Town dug deep to protect it into the second half. Hero of the night was young goalkeeper Phil Whitehead, who made a series of fine saves, despite having cracked his head against the post following a sickening challenge by Moore just after the restart. The game was held up for 4 minutes while Whitehead received treatment, but after keeping out all that Tranmere threw at them, Town had stunned the home side with a 4th goal, this time scored by on loan Tommy Sword from a header off Brown's free kick in the 82nd minute. That more or less sealed a famous victory, Town's first 4-goal haul away from home since beating Wimbledon in November 1982. Steve Mungle had the last word though with a driven cross in the final minute, which Graham Bell claimed he touched.